What's up, Chosenfew? Today I want to go over, it's essentially a wrist lock from the back. I rarely use it as a wrist lock. I use it as something that leads to my choke, okay? So the person can tap from the wrist lock essentially, or they have to move their hands, which opens up the choke for me, okay? So I'm gonna go for my knees, just so you guys can see a little better. As soon as I take somebody's back, right, I wanna stay tight, my arms, I got my seatbelt grip, and he's gonna start hand fighting, okay? And as soon as he starts hand fighting, this is where I have problems. If he can just control one hand, he's really good. It just makes it impossible, and that's why I have to go to arm bars and stuff. But a while back, I saw Matt Arroyo do this, who's like a legendary black belt on the East Coast. He's amazing. And then I started using it, and it's awesome. So as soon as I get here, he calls it, "May I help you?" Okay? So when he grabs my wrist to stop that choke, my underhook side comes up, and it's like a waiter. Okay? "May I help you?" Just like, "May I help you?" So this comes up, "May I help you?" And now I grab my fingers and I get this wrist lock this way, right? And it's really easy to get, so you kind of got to go slow at first just so you don't hurt your partner. But I'm just grabbing my fingers and then getting that tap. Most of the time though, as soon as I get here and my hand starts coming up, they start feeling that, and now what does he do? He either wants nothing to do with that. Super easy for me to finish my single arm choke, come back, and get my rear naked, okay? So again, I have my seatbelt grip. He starts fighting correctly. My arm with my underhook side shoots through. "May I help you?" I grab my hand. Depending on how big the guy and his wrist, you're gonna have to grab it different, but it's basically an S grip, and I bring my bottom hand up to get this wrist lock, tap, 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 or as soon as he fights, "May I help you?" He's like, "Forget that, it's out of here. Thank you very much." And I finish it, okay? Go try it out. Like I said, I'm not a huge wrist lock guy. You need to know them, and I think you need to know how to get out of them, but I do it to set something up better. A wrist lock, you can kind of get cranky and you gotta worry about your partner sometimes, but the rear naked choke or the single choke, it always feels better for me. All right, go try it out. Choke them out.